What up, YouTube Live? Alright, we're gonna have to lower our volume a bit. Well, my uncle's next door watching Korean drama. That's his favorite stuff. Um, but I want to share with you my thoughts about tonight's all-new Star Trek Discovery episode. Wait, I should look at the lens. There you go. Episode 4, titled "The Butcher's Knife Cares Not for the Lamb's Cry," and the chef's knife cares for what carrot? Hmm. What what does the chef's knife care about? Stew? Hmm. I don't know. That's a failed joke attempt there. Um. But yeah, the butcher's knife cares not for the lamb's cry. That was just a vicious, vicious title, man. Straight, right to the jugular. Um. So I got my notes here. Let me open up my notes. And by the way, this video contains spoilers. Spoilers! And because we're streaming live, the connection may get, you know, interrupted from time to time because I have a pretty cheap service for phone, Sprint. I should just switch to another provider, but man, they're all taking advantage of all of us. So, anyways, that's another topic for another time. Star Trek Discovery. Okay. So tonight we saw uh, Michael Burnham. I'm still trying to remember all the names here. I'm good with faces. I'm just not good with names. It takes me a while. But Sonika's character, Michael Burnham, has been assigned by Captain Lorca, played by Jason Isaac, to figure out the creature. Meaning, because she's hella smart. So hey, and the creature killed a bunch of Klingons in the previous episodes. So Captain Lorca um, captured the creature. To Michael's surprise, she's like, "Why the hell are you keeping this bastard?" But um, it was because Captain Lorca wants to study the creature, so he can use the creature against the Klingons. Um, what I'm trying to still, I'm discovering more and more about this Captain Lorca. Apparently, I guess he himself claimed that he studied war. I don't know if it's the art of war, but it's a science vessel. It's a science ship. So that's why there's a lot of resistance from his crew with regards to this war against Klingons. But anyway, back to Michael. Um, she, she got herself what is called supervisor, and her name is Commander Landry. And spoiler alert, Commander Landry um, is very forceful in her approach, or was, and she pretty much, to shorten the story, she got killed by the creature. Um, and I think she also named the creature Reaper. Yeah, I know. Kind of lame. Uh, what's interesting about this Commander Landry is that she was played by an actress named. Let me look this up here. Here it is. An actress by the name of Rekha Sharma. And what's interesting is that she had been a part of a bunch of sci-fis in the past, like Battlestar Galactica, Alien vs. Predator movie, and most interestingly is Star Trek Continues, which is a fan-made Star Trek project that apparently got a lot of praises. I haven't seen this one. Star Trek Continues basically continues the Star Trek, the original series, but I missed out on that one. She was a part of that, and now she's a part of Star Trek Discovery, and then she got killed off. And but that was just a fun fact. On the other side, I mean, the Klingons, there's a power struggle going on. So that's interesting to me because those of you know that power struggle can be a real bitch. Okay, they say payback's a bitch. Power struggle is a bitch, everybody wants to come out on top. Everybody's gonna like go or or knife or with step on you when they climb up the corporate ladder, whichever format of power struggle in any setting is always a pain. So we saw that happening tonight. The albino Klingon, I can't, the name escapes me, but the other Klingon, came back and reclaimed power, or took back power from the one that was supposed to be anointed by Tukufma. I note that down, Tukufma. Okay, so Tukufma passed away in the premiere episode, killed by Giorgio Philippi, Michelle Yeoh's character. But anyway, it's funny to me how the Klingon that kind of took over the power from this albino Klingon pretty much did it just by giving everybody a feast. I was like, okay, that's quite the coup d'etat. Just everybody's hungry. Let's give them food. It's a very nice gesture. I mean, I thought it would be more of a military, bloodshed kind of, overtaking of the power. But no, it was like, all right, parties, dinner's on me. Now everybody's like, being loyal to me, follow me, and forget or screw that guy. So, uh, meanwhile, back again to Captain Lorca's ship, Discovery. It's kind of, without going into details, basically what happened eventually is that Michael used the Reaper as a navigator for the ship to make the jump to help the ones in distress. So one can interpret that as an episode about PETA, animal rights abuse, because ultimately Michael Sonika's character she lost the animal's trust, she lost the Reaper's trust, and that just saddened her. That just crushed her. That crushed the scientist, the I guess the animal activist in her, but she considered that already like a pet or some sort. Um, but that to me was interesting. And Michelle Yeoh came back at New York Comic Con. This past, well, not this past weekend. Well, this weekend, it was announced that Michelle Yeoh will return. So she did return tonight, but in a form of Last Testament and Will to Michael. So I'm guessing Michelle Yeoh will be making recurring role throughout the season, either as flashbacks or as what we saw tonight, the hologram message, kind of like Jor-El, guiding Kal-El in the Fortress of Solitude. Fortress of Solitude. So that was interesting again. Another note that I wrote down here. Oh, the conflict between Captain Lorca and Paul Stamets. I'm still trying to learn the names here. But I believe he's the gay character in this show. And anyway, yes, I believe he's the gay character in this show. Yeah, and then also he is in charge of my head, some of the engineering, the inner working of the ship, and so we saw the clashes tonight between Captain Lorca and Stamets, and it was interesting because at first I thought the clash was kind of sort of justified, meaning what I mean by justified is that it's a usual thing between captain and his crew. Sometimes there can be disagreements, sometimes there can be differences in ideas and approaches towards or solving a problem. So that's usually that's common. So at first it's like that because Lorca, the impression I get from him is that he's the kind of captain that would not hire just anybody, or he would not hire just a yes people, so I get the impression that he would hire even those who would challenge him. So that's a positive aspect about his leadership, if that is the case, because A leader should do that. A leader should do that. But ultimately, we saw that the clash became even more intense, and it got to a point where Captain Lorca pretty much gave an ultimatum. Hey, I know this is a science vessel, but it has turned out into a warship. Discovery is not just about science and exploration anymore. It's a warship, and we got to do what we can to make this thing work for that purpose. And so Stamets said, "Hey, that's not what I signed up for." See, I take that as a, remember what I said last week in this video, how I was sort of disappointed that the show is not procedural. It's not exploration. It's not procedural that every week is about the relational dramas between the crew members, and sometimes there can be like one big sequence or here and there, but it's mostly just procedural drama, just like the old Star Trek shows. But that's not how it is with Star Trek Discovery. So when Lorca told Stamets, "Hey, it's not a science ship anymore. It's a warship. Get with the program. Get with the program." When I heard that, it's like the show's telling me, "Hey, Rama, this is not a procedural drama show, okay? Just accept it. Take it or leave it. It is a story arc type of drama, just how it is with all TVs these days. So, sorry, man. Times have changed, things have changed, Star Trek has changed. So, get with the program. Get with the program, Rama." So, that was interesting to me. As far as the butcher's knife cares not for the lamb's cry, you can interpret that literally as in the creature, the Reaper, being used or taken advantage of by Michael and the whole crew. And now, and you see the preview for the next episode. It seems like Saru is trying to get Michael to use the Reaper again for their advantage. So you can take the title literally as that, and also maybe figuratively, especially with the Klingons' power struggle on the Klingon side. The butcher's knife cares not for the lamb's cry. Only the strong survive. Whoever is perceived as weak does not necessarily mean strength weak, but if he doesn't provide, for the others, or seen as that, then yeah, you're out, you're gone, you're replaced. The power now has shifted. This whole search for the lithium processor, it's interesting. I'm gonna see where that leads. I'm sure we'll get to see more of that in next week's episode, which, by the way, if you've seen the preview, apparently the Klingons are going to kidnap Lorca. So, and we'll see how that plays out. By the way, those are all my notes that I had for tonight. If you have questions, or if you have thoughts about tonight's episode or comments, share them in the comment section below this video. And please subscribe to my channel. And also, Rama Screen is an affiliate of CBS All Access. Remember, you can only enjoy Star Trek Discovery on CBS All Access, which is the CBS streaming service. So, Rama Screen is an affiliate of CBS All Access. If you sign up to CBS All Access, or if you get your peers or family or friends to subscribe to CBS All Access through the link that I provide you, which is going to be in below the description box below this video, then Rama Screen will get some percentage of that sale. This is one way that you can do to help support Rama Screen. So make sure you do that, okay? That's it. Those are my thoughts about tonight's episode. Thanks for watching this video, and go to patreon.com/ramascreen. Get your rewards there. Become my patrons today. Let's rock this.